probably active morning, no so meeting the Jenny Watson and transmitting live from Odumase Junction, the Thinkers House of the Pokwase Ablekuma Highway. Yesim Kunya, Yene, Mr. Kofi Koranteng, Everton Komo, Sana Yedi can Kafita, your born with the Rufita, no Paninano. Yetum Komo Afa, a year Ghana, a home, our economy, our governance. In the whole, and I have to train and come out and NOP into Uber one also by joining discussion. No, it was 0503-236-735 WhatsApp 0503-236-735. Now you have to train come out and NOP on Facebook is at Active TV Ghana at Active TV Ghana. But what you also like your page, share. Then give us your comments at the comment section. Now you can show. No, so we are also live on YouTube as well. We are also live on YouTube as well at Active TV GH at Active TV GH on YouTube. Let's deal a little bit with YouTube. But what else will be YouTube? We'll type it at Active TV GH. Active TV be brave about that. I'm person focusing on aboa anoma any koko I just say red and black. But your face color, face logo ne mami. Ofa, now if you want subscribe to the channel, no, or subscribe to channel new year. I don't make it to be one chain. Click it so, or click it so. Remember our options me sir. All personalized and a none. Me patrol for all the mami. Ofa all na. I just say anytime me I make live on YouTube, and I say the video we be to YouTube no. Una ubedi kai inya ansana ubia. It's bombardia say we will YouTube CCA amame. Na uboria also ya na wa share link no amobia edi ko hwehwe echi. Somebody kaka Mr. Kofi Koranteng 2024 presidential hopeful abeka yensa ene anope. Remember na kwaba na mechiano dia twa ko hwehwe no so. Mr. Koranteng, good morning.
Excellent.
We are friend. How is the pre-campaign going?
Oh, Nyamiadum. I mean, what you would expect. Just a yes, in Kumawa regions, Nina.
Okay.
Yugusui young executives. Actually this week right Eastern region, last week near 2 weeks ago near Ashanti region Bron nominate you comb around the country now the new vision agenda no ato Ghana for him, especially the youth, because one were yet beneficiaries of near the near kosi as I say war awaken. Now, who say the baton being passed to them, no, a broken baton. It needs a lot of mending. And Sakrai Bibri wumu, near me say way. Now also, Wofia say, when Niba won who say, near yet baby ja won no, as I say, way a part of the scripting, they say, way a part of change now, yet bequeath one no.
Sure.
You. Inti, as I say, what one pill, as I say, where you're part of the process, would take ownership. Inti, and only Eric Hatcher one now would take word and Nsuye. Inti, Niji say Ghana for youth, gradually, we're a warm up. 1 year hot yet, but we're a warm up. Inti, and that's war. You.
How has the experience been for you touring all these regions?
It's been a humbling experience. Just say, yaudi, ubedi yao. I tell you, places be our kwa to make country. One or kasachiro. Wow, pese one can who agenda no. Actually, ube kwa kudu no. Na I say one not worry. Where chichore because whom say Niama say Ejenim Niama say Ghana has been neglected for way too long. Inti Niama assay ankasa Nipa lives one abandon Nipa lives. So kan na me wo car bi na me gya car na see storage for a long time, many years, because we'll be the chairman. Na ye car we say antique. Na eventually make a car no pese mere condition na me ton no. Medical medical shop no. What car na me family san kan na me nyehwe, but wo to me hu kwe car na ka chim say you've abandoned it for too long. So onipa bia wo ho a ese obi a oye responsible for nipa na ya bang no ese woye a constant assault to a continuous improvement. Just say dibiana as I said one sawo nipa no ho nipa na we are responsible for taking care of no. As I said one sawo ho na adwene wo won so na wo care for wo maintain wo preservation ho here. Na wo hwe Ghana wo ko oman chese enkranye we wo ko Kumasi I won't say one neglect. Kumasi whole Ashanti region has been neglected. Sunyania, the same thing. But yeah, who say one neglect because who ruins of infrastructure. Who adanga kang na mene papa you to kwang ni adena who adang na esi ho no ma dan na bi kra wo mpenti ho kra mpo ya who say dan no ho ye den esi ho. Say wo kwa sa dan ni na nsu na weather and temperature ama structures no a deform. Say one maintain it down and crankra wo kokroma say hu adan wo na madabra kane usu ne krom krampa hu say one neglect among no wo hwe nipa na wo hwe won anim na hwe nipa na hu say one neglect. It tells in the faces of the people. The story is told wo de omambia abekomun wo hwe nipa na nima. It gives you a backdrop to the leadership and it's no man watch nafa. Una mabruchi na uko from country to country uhu nipa na se wonam ho in their daily lives to me nya a bird's eye into one life. Wo hwe Ghana fo abrabo wu so obre amani hunu edwo twadwadwo nipa rebre na wo hwe one lifestyle oton ade wo kwan ho fi gotani na nkrofo sawunsu yerbe so hu footage mufra esesank wo ko school wo sawunsu wo well mu what insu a wo saw no se cyanide na wo mu se plutonium na wo mu se deng na wo mu wunim wo konom consequence of near one toxicity no we say because you need healthcare system crab check. Obening baby obey any teenager or a bonnet brano also low sperm count to me moon nimne by 20 years ago time also so well moon toxicity levels nintina only sperm count on to me and obel crampa now bofrani deformed when your deformity be obekesi high won't say young incidence of autism akosoro dentina autism akosoro toxicity obi anka ho he nso your Ministry of Health into who cares for the Ghanaian.
So why the presidency? Why do you want to contest
I want to serve my people. What do you say?
What are you going to do different from the usual ones that we've had over the years?
As you see, as I said, we'll go into presidency now with a responsibility and a commitment to say, you are here to serve. A stewardship. Now, if you are here to serve, then na among mahu asemno as I say here. What do you say? All you need, me say, call down baby away. Now, when the next 10 people kasa, they could tell you pretty much everything wrong with Ghana. So we a caring leader. Who bet me fix almost 95% of Ghana from the perspective of the next 10 people you meet. Me boy can't you? When who crew are more hey. The minimum tenacity in 10 minutes. Mu bet me a rundown of BBS is what's Ghana. Say yeah, about 95% of the problem fixed. Before I catch them. Because you've lived it, you are living it. So what I say, inti nenti a yen ye per se ye besum ye man nenti a ye go through the route of a presidency and say that's the only way you can make impact. To make impact in Ghana any other way. You can make glimpses of niyama bi, which means ye niyama boa hane hakakra. But also ye major impactor affect the entire foundation of Ghana. Now it will only be at the presidency as per the constitutions and what they say.
So why are you not joining a political party, but you are going independent?
Because political parties in are criminal organizations.
Well, that's too hard.
Too hard said. Then prove now what's so when yet. Now, so a japa by unhu a japa PDS by unhu ye. Wakwan share Merima have you. Merima sa studio have you. Mwakwan waka se me call hell.
Wow.
Mentia say what among mu Wakwan. Don't cry you were friend the bulldozer and son wait me abaha. Wukona car ni say booma. Let me say then living.
Government is fixing roads.
Or fixing roadi. We fix.
Ebi do yes so ye.
Enu musu that many we do musu 6 years. 6 years. That when we fix our roadi. You see any problem back on Ghana ni was well lower thinking to that substandardness of acceptance. To say government refix. One building neighborhood and son why ya kwang. What build ya kwang we and son why neighborhood. Sana SSA way anything. Inti nipan beba betina hono na infrastructure no gu hodi out. Why your lights underground? Why your sewer systems network no hodi out? Why your kwang schools near de wo if you bring people in. Because people who are in now now you cause an obstruction to their lives. Maybe I catch them. Can you imagine say Moheya Mowe, workers will be yakwang, as well close, we'll see that place now. Fansan went to me, I kwang papa. Maybe I catch them. Okay, so what kind of thinking is that? Any leaders, no. Reverse thinkers. Come on. We don't have leaders. A position holders are where exploit one position now, and milk the system. We can't have them. Listen, the youth of Ghana, say, no, in all honesty, no, we don't have any conversation for Ghana for. Only one conversation. What do we do in 2024 to get rid of these guys? NDC and PP, they got to go. That's the only conversation in town.
Is it not a tough work to do?
Then they're tough.
Because they are the majority, they are the parties with huge followers.
Huge then.
Followers.
Who are the people who are suffering?
The followers.
So maybe perhaps if we can make the followers know, say these people have not come to serve them now. All it has to do with them changing their mind.
Is it easy to convince them?
It's a task. But gradually, we are conscientizing people to realize that the NDC and PP have not come to serve them.
Is that not what we are seeing under the, is it not service that we are seeing under President Kofi and Dr. Bawumia's leadership?
Now, Oman Benson now,
Ghana.
Who are Ghana? I'm a year called 17 times and now one can't pay penny. Who goes, more crew no from Brandon and Miss and say, why you mistake what has 17 times, Dana? One mistake, mine is 17 times. We are a mistake 17 times. Do you have a mind?
No.
Okay. Inti, what do you think the Ghana government, NDC and PP, do they have a mind? The same people, if they are in opposition, don't you make you make decisions of parliament? You can't have the excuse cannot be say, oh, you're in opposition. Because muna one incubator muna mo yet decisions. If you are making decisions, it cannot be because somebody has a leg up because one or a ruling party and I'm opposition. If you don't approve it, it doesn't happen. Marco IMF 17 times, muna na Marco 17 times. Where were the prudent thinkers? Listen, if the argument they say NDC they will do better. nyansa na mo de bema Ghana for experience a better Ghana no adeng na mo emphasize nyansa na emwa MPP no make one better Ghana. Did you ever think about that? How simple is that?
But say NDC for also whilst they were in office, they called MPP for so Munsha was Senchi, so that we talk about the economy. MPP didn't go.
Okay. So
the NDC wouldn't also want to give out their best ideas.
Okay, their best ideas to who? MPP?
Yeah.
Are they here to serve MPP or are they here to serve the Ghanaian people? Imagine this. We're ambulance driver. And I say, baby, we a host of a show. Or active TV. Yeah, a show. Now, we crew member back on ABR can be built full. Me and my bar, maybe your guest, no. Why ignore me? Now, wouldn't who crew member no? Enya kasa. Is that how it goes? Is that how it should go? So, how it should go? And say you should ignore who crew member now when enya kasa. Now, who wouldn't mean kasa? Now, my attention. Now, be some questions. Now, program into me koso. Because who responsibility is to who viewers. And yet, who crew member now when enya kasa. Inti say MPP kesi NDC for a problem and NDC for kesi MPP for a problem na ya fra won so one menti ye ma won that which we know able to make the country better not worry disservice. Their responsibility is not to NDC. MPP's responsibility is not to NDC and MPP's responsibility is not to NDC. Their responsibility is to the Ghanaian people.
What are you bringing on board?
Well, competent leadership, a science-based, data-driven, human-centered.
Data-driven. That is what Vice President Baumia is championing now. Okay,
so I'm glad you're bringing that up. He's championing that. Does he have a clue in what he's saying? Okay, so the person who took us to IMF, he came into government 6 years ago. If he's data-driven now, he would have done the analysis to know, say, we're going to IMF, because the factors that take you to IMF don't change.
They have their reasons, external factors. We're hit with COVID, Russia-Ukraine war.
They have, what did you say? They have the key phraseology near them. Where the note was then. They have,
COVID-19.
Who said they have what?
External factors. Their reasons.
Their
reasons.
Okay.
They are leading us. So they are controlling the affairs. So if they tell us, this is the situation now, don't we have the...
Okay. Their reasons, what does that mean? Their reasons is from their perspective, but it's not fact. What is fact? Fact, and they say, we're mohai, you can see our jungle. We are trying to Yenua bru, yenua banchi. A good day I wouldn't I am fine here, tongue my brofo. If COVID had to have an effect on Ghana, it would be excusable if you need 123 ministers, if you need 275 parliamentarians, if Sankrofu Munano be a driver V8. Our vouchers what it taught petrol 45 gallons every week. If wouldn't any driver and security, wouldn't any house help? What do I say? We need officers, 50,000 cedis of liability in terms of expenses every month. We need untold levels of benefits, ex gratia, Article 71, and all the other benefits and the bonuses are winning. If the president was not responsible for appointing about 4,000 executives, I wouldn't now want my own cars and the perks. The American say, we quote according to what size. Na ahochere ba excusable.
So
a fool a Ghana wure wa head na yem fanye fool here. There's absolutely no reason to say as I say Ghana, you're short a bro. There's absolutely no reason to say
Minister say you were enough of a bro another planting
for saying who here. La Bianca nkoko ahin or this other back room ha. Wudi nkoko ahin containers or the 100 a month. Inti what does that do? It takes away from young economy. And the mofra youth now because one decimates the your friend poultry industry because you need corn, you need feed. You will feed that and a competitive. And La Bianca would not make money bringing importing chicken. This is just simple, man. Because chicken, you don't have to pay transport, shipping to get, or cart fee abruchi neba. Into transportation and quantity freezing because eba in a refrigerated container. Into a expensive to cart. Into chicken will be young wahana cheaper. Into other now over 100 containers a month. I would say 100 containers a week. I don't know, that chunk can take from more economy, means something because it's not competitive for people to go into poultry industry. He's not responsible for that. And your Ministry of Agriculture. Ministry of Agriculture one leadership group, MPP leadership group with the president.
Economic management team.
Okay. Inti adding that this is so hard to fix. Adding the ekra banchi. So ni madi abanchi ye. Udi gu bebia, udi duani si bebia bitchmi fifi.
Sure.
Adding necessary ekra banchi. The leadership has failed. These are all glimpses of failure of leadership.
I say for large scale production, or more crano.
It's totally inexcusable because for any excuse as far as banchino, you bet me I will krum ha. Amen. Hey, banchin quite to me my foreign exchange reserve. Say I sank 20,000 acres of banchi. No on a commercial scale, our employ maybe 50,000 people. And the idea now you could say oh we run deficits. Say America, near me because it doesn't make sense for them to make because one labor force is expensive. So bet you craft is Singapore and Malaysia, now a whole labor is cheaper. It makes sense because on near money cheap now. They add value, sell it to other countries. Nesika one will be what the chia one citizens ka. Through social programs, when you do my OTF and one send a check $1,200. When you obia wa mofra no chia onka. What you say? Inti no. If there's unemployment in America, it makes sense because when you cheaper employment somewhere else to bring the goods in. But we are at the bottom of the scale. Labor is cheap in Ghana. So what excuse do you have? Say we import I don't know from Obi Manso. Am I making sense?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
What's in America? Labor is the cheapest in Ghana. In Ghana, we use cheap labor, no? If I employ, we labor force the we use. Na BBI yang crowd, yang waha. Nemo yang tongue mobi. Nemo mobi labor ye expensive on no man so no. What crowd if you are? Ebe do 10 times more. Necessary wo say no. We to make on we CD. Any value. Every 8. And I won't say break 8.
A break 8.
A break 10. Nra me consistent be nra me call marina more consistent. A break 10. Now what nang well good wu gold, wu oil, wu lithium. Now when ya dollars. Now the dollars na koto banchi. Na excuse no say excuse here then.
For large scale production.
Nyansa wom. What way wakache we say come on. Give me a break.
You are bringing a governance with
science-based, data-driven. Yeah, data-driven, no? Yeah, relevant data-driven.
How?
Okay, let me give you an example. Say Ghana ports. Ghana ports. So unim na ekoso. So unim say Ghana temahaba 1 ton. Unim. Okay. NDC sold it to Vincent Bolloré, French billionaire. MPP buy and will renegotiate. Now once one betting kuano so into once would disikeni be. So him say 70%.
But what kind of discount now? Evidence be anywhere just of discount. You
see, I love it. In Ghana, no, BBI can be evidence. Say BB in need evidence. What way? I want to make us say as why from my what way? We am yawa. We am yawa. Maybe evidence to show. Oh, be catch it. We ya says here. Do I have evidence? And so ya. Inti what that means, ne say, just because evidence in Niho doesn't mean say it's not happening. Now me can what you say. Very good. Inti what Ghana says ye default to ne say bibia oh evidence. Okay, oh evidence for court. Court hefu na wo ho. One crofo kwa we be there or then what they asem ye. A country of 31 million people, there were 18 Supreme Court judges. America, 300 million. What were 9? Makes sense to you? I'll say, I feel now say, Can be some questions. What's the... Listen, let me tell you. This leadership doesn't make any kind of sense. And Americans say, they are here to rape, and yeah, rip off, rape Ghana. Amass wealth, not what is kind of go abrochiri, no brunian yahu emphasis. 60% of Dubai, DBI qua, escafono, Ghana for escafuko could dig go near dead. 60% of Dubai, no, of African money. No, dear to Dubai. I don't know, the intimate reverse, no near fancy Ghana. Chocolate, I work and once them DBI chocolate. Yeah, the Yedria cocoa, and so the finest chocolates, you know, our Brussels and Switzerland. Maybe I catch them. In the other, the same idea machine nowadays for the finest chocolates for Switzerland and Brussels. You know, I don't yen be what had them to cocoa now. Yeah, my young farmers no soon need. Near tongue, Yama Obronin will create a hedge fund. Abrofo American will create hedge fund. Maybe
you're not sure about Tom Kukuna, man.
One create hedge fund through no friend say offending syndicated loan. Now what they toyen kuku for how many years what to koyen kuku no? Bisa who say kuku sikana will create through a hedge fund no. Ye hunyansa de kakra bi kra gunchen na ebedu baby no na yang no yenya enough money a yenga yetumi create sa hedge fund no through young Ghana fona ye de ensika ba despite the de kakra ba ebia won ewo sisika no obia de nisika ba na ye de aye hedge fund na ye de ato yen aye nkoku ye de procure yen aye nkoku bisa se sa no ya na no obroni no te ba bi ohun koku duada na ono create hedge fund no de abema si ye $3 billion na fa ukoko na ma ato in advance na me makoma hu mako kasi say kuku yi say na say what on ni wa bruchiri na won anya Africa export to $60 billion in kuku ni enya less than 4-5%. 4%. 60 billion. Wa adene ya odin. Inti in the new era of life no enya wa wo ownership of bibia wa wudidi hu ana meboa obroni ehunyansa ne garbage ni niama go wa bruchiri na ssɛ what discard ssɛ what cart ssɛ what find a way bi no what to sa niama ni go at a cost to them no when who say yen ni ye nim nyansa yen panyimfu ni nim nyansa nti no what the sa niama go no the brain wonya profit wo so. Now, what you say? What this garbage, you know, it costs money to get rid of. 1 year ago, I won't use to build no fridges, stoves, entire titru. Entire no, and yet biodegradable. Into wood to form now the share 1,000 years so we're banana entire share. Into to get rid of entire, I or how am I one? To say, Africa free cry only the see yan sapa the equity yan pebribi ma on one meto yan garbage in. I dare say one anka wotuaka to get rid of no say they've made a market, they've built a whole economy on niamago. And so ya what textiles industries were ha enye juma enye competitive obi an hye won niama we ha wo hye te wa hye what the gina me na abom. And so material no crowd over here one anya wo Ghana. Me shirti emfi Ghana. Ade na yende yenye me Ghana shirt a me share. Well, they don't add value. Inti ade ntina ye wo a leadership group a 10 BI and then say ye Kofi abruchi ni ye deba. Inti these are some of the things a young Kofi Koranteng me a president Your best Sasania, 99% of your domestic market is absorbed by China and their foreign countries. You bet down. BB stove, cookers in the fridge, air conditioners, the tubings, the idea what they build are done and infrastructure. Near me walk iron, rice cooker, nominate, domestic near many nano, you bear Ghana. I think Ghana government in commission Kantanka. No more 16 huge domestic factories around the country, every region be our back. Now, yeah, ions, the fancy air conditions, near my domestic, near my main case, semiconductors are required. But no cry, yeah, crank and sing. But to the young start with basic near my use. I don't know, Kantanka yet, and what offering the complexity, no. So, who to me a casa with complexity, competency, and connectivity, no. Who to me a near my be and the lines of electronic. Any mechanic. What do you say? Sana Germany building Germany. What do you say? Germans building Germany. Inti adena Kantanka yentu no nye different avenues. Ebi or ye domestication or ye domestic appliance. No ye nekasa de. And so ebi or ye refrigerators de. We've created a whole market for generators. Yeah, generators. Imagine how much money my German for the America for the China for make on Africa just because anyhow near journey ye ninti you're creating an industry out of laziness because you need power. And so you also if you have say or anyhow leaders in tea you're creating an industry. Menam enkrofo fina me hwe me bay me kan polytanks no p no enya Ghana fu ne own me bo aka kirem you create an industry out of laziness and so enya yen kra na you make money. Polytanks e wo Ghana, can you imagine how many polytanks e wo Ghana? Me fi bi wo ho obi hye ha gayi boys quarters echi bi san I mean obi afi if the warmer direction crowd say fina polytanks be brisi anim no ho na ko if the my direction you create an industry out of a lazy leadership, generators out of a lazy leadership. People are catching them. Just imagine Ghana is the center of second hand go baby and be a second hand Emma Kronum crying your face. Because of a lazy leadership. Me boa catch them here. Now why ding men your interview?
Me too.
Kasi Kofi boa. Kasi Kofi boa. Be some questions say Kofi boa. So what we want to do again say, ya per se Ghana food die. Ya per se Ghana ye fe. Ya per se ye ba wo studio yi kwan ye de nam so yi na ye 2 lane street lights wo ho. That the last time who street lights. That been street light. That been the last time who said traffic lights here Juma continuous. Best of 4 traffic lights. Ministry of Defense and him traffic lights to cry near Juma. What ELWAC? Defense. Me, I just don't even understand the people we found say 1 million. 37. Oje Krom. Who called 30. Who call friend Bema camp traffic lights near Juma ho. Now, one sabe what akwatafo what roller skates so skateboard so now what direct traffic. What form car no cry high level. To take mkra hu one ya the car crack up mo. You need social service ye betumi ama one aye disabled na akọ home. Anka de nim dan na efe say one wo social services na one wo disability na one baby ye je ho ya ye ho to say secondary school dormitories wo ho no bi ate ho na wo be ko no wo bo games wo bo basketball wo baby a wo ye games bi ni ade na me won me ye tua taxes na ye de hwe won because ebia society ya build no want to be as functional as they want to be anka nye fe anka wonam kroma wonhu say obi ho na ne nam abu na o de sire sika na wugina traffic light pe na o ye mashi say because wonim say obi ba be bokokoko mufra nam kwan ho inti in Kofi Koranteng administration day sade no worin hu abofra bia nam kwan ho oko school to computer nim suande ye mfa nkoto $120,000 SUVs ni entinam as I say ye this kind of nipa no nipa ho to no nipa nam krom mu fi Accra ko Cape Coast abodanfo gu kwa no ho bebre adan na ye onipa wawo no no abofra na wo ye na outdoor na ye kotu asika what to sika gu no so ono ano nam kwa ho asese niama nko yi a wabodam yi o nti adan na ye gya no kwa no edini nti yanki ya fa won won nam kwa ho a ebi obi out of depression when ya problem bi na ya fa won na ye do agu home bi na ye tua nkrofo kan wo hwe won na obi minye ni se Ghana ni bia be kese me 1 CD every month say won fan hwe san nkrofo yi edeni mo ba ho say yi 1 CD a month ding ma ode so what can say yi 1 CD a month who be reject to that there be and na kire say we are an enlightened people and yeah SUV na yetitim no yesi cathedral no eno kire say enlightened wow as I say Christopher sorry no wo babang na chi se niam ekoso no nye as I say ayi Muslims so sorry no say wo babang na chi as I say him for mo sorry because one many pa in niye wo man yaw.
Unemployment has become one of the huge problems about Ghana. Almost all the political parties are do election season political season we hear a lot of ideas when it comes to solving unemployment situation. Yati MPPD, Yati NDCD. What still the problem is still there. Currently, unemployment has grown at 14%. What are you going to do? What are you going to do differently from what the other political party? Because you are saying that we should move them away. So what are you going to do different?
Okay, so first of all, no unemployment in year 14%. You have to be out of your mind to believe that number, and you're true. Okay, Walmart will be a Juman with 150 CDs.
That is what Ghana Statistical Service is telling us.
And let me prove to you why. Will be 150 CDs a month, and yet employment. Because to me, only people Ghana says you bet me live on 120 CDs a month. Meshian Crofo 2 weeks in year call Kumase. In Crofo catching say, 1 year Juma Zoom Lion. What the 120 CDs? 1 year crowd won't cheer on Kaye. You can't live on 150 CDs, on 200 CDs, on 300, on 400 CDs. Cry, you're impossible to live. Go be yahe, go be. Oba talk go be albe mena. Now I'm 12 CDs, 13 CDs. Ocha kokone say 1 CD. Who kokone cry wo fusa same. I mean seriously, but me boaka. Ko say kokone ya flat. Iti okay. Iti then na ye be okay. Problem ni is simple. Edenim, young invest $10 billion into agriculture. Now, agriculture and a so and a cranty awarded a drone-controlled mechanized farming. Yeah, farming on a really large scale. Now, farming no, a nearma be bree, and yes, I would be a bunch in a brew pet. Farming no, a transportation, a freight rail, a whole a no quano. Your industry, what was storage and a preservation, and on qua your industry, your medicine, so and healthcare, and on qua your whole industry, your logistics, your security, your mechanical, your biology, different niyama bebre with agriculture. I didn't see because output of niyama from agriculture no. Now, it feed into agro-based industry. But as I said, we a network that supports our agro-based industries. You know, say na Adriana ba, or be preserve, or be making sure say Adriana a full cycle of a season. No, as I said, what build industries to be brave from the output. Now, what add value? Not value, no. What export? Yeah, export here. You benya a foreign exchange reserves. Foreign exchange reserves, you know, near the baby tear down yen debt. Your biggest problem, say, debt. Yeah, 400 billion cedis of debt. But we are on can't about how to take care of the debt because when we say we fail. Alan Chairman Timba on can't about how to take care of the 400 billion CD debt because when we say we fail. Mahama ba on about the $400 billion CD debt because on himself we failed. He had the opportunity. They won't any BNF, so what did be back home? How much did it cost them to build Ridge Hospital? I know crowd one build the Ridge Hospital. There was a refurbishing project, 250 million. That project could have been done with less than 50 million. 250 million. No, what is shame? Inti mo amokesi mahamamra. Why a projects ni be? But car or boy young no. Teku Dubai car hin no what is shame? So inti near can I say agriculture is the only thing. Obi oba onye big on agriculture no, they don't have a clue because to Ghana for Obi oba promise say yenye say no. Onim Norika because say at 400 billion cedis of debt no. The next step you be taken no, you require kofiya menenum na China abe man. That's your the primary objective now of any government is to bring the debt to manageable levels yen call insolvency. Now make sense? Because wako babosia would the omang na agency who would default then obey. What before man? Inti omang at 400 billion cedis it looks like say you need control. You need control be acquired na government be about no abe add because of person see e-blocks or person see infrastructure. Won't see e-blocks in see infrastructure would need income. Indigenous. As I said, Oman said to me make income. Loans in your income. Loans in your income. Maybe it's now could you loans now the infrastructure. Or we say, oh, Kofi, you here, Kwang, here. Really? You here, Kwang? Why you inte?
So what should we be using the loans for?
Building agriculture because we need income if we get loans. But do we need loans? We don't because you're leak. You're hemorrhaging 17 billion cedis a year from Accountant General's report.
Auditors General.
It is adding your hemorrhage 17 billion cedis every year. Last year, your hemorrhage is 17 billion cedis. Adding na obi manon kesi na bokiti na mo yede kwasa unsu na ase atu. De bia wo kwasa unsu. Obebe do fie na nsu no anwini ko. Adding doesn't it make sense to say ye beto ye mboase ne ye betare ase na atu no. It's not about getting a bigger bucket. It's about say bokiti na ase na atu no ye betare na se ne ye to ye kwasa unsu na anwini. Is that difficult to do? Does it make sense, first of all?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Okay. Say nipa na what system no man e boy en krong na. You see, we let people what petty cash no, you want to jail. One why a grand theft no. One would drive SUV so one am chrome. Petty theft where we are banching in cocoa money and then one you'd want to jail. Because you pay my young judiciary service. No, you have my judiciary service no prosecute. No, we jail in Crawford where we are banching. Where we are abroad, over them 5 years. Where we are abroad, they didn't know we are abroad. Your common head didn't know we are abroad. Never no call your deal PDS or the billions in there. They could go tax shelter haven move outside of the country. You know, on the one year hey, we hailing is only hero. We have to be there. If we don't go into agriculture, now me kind what okay, you invest heavily into agriculture. Agriculture will absorb. Absorb unemployment. I think because agriculture need a huge line. A industry, a medical, a mechanical, a transportation, a research and development, security, bebre. Into a industry will absorb. The bigger agriculture gets, the bigger these industries get, and they absorb. Then we add value to Niamana output from the agriculture industries. We give value to them and we make it export quality. We export, then we get foreign exchange reserve. Say commodities markets na then ye deko. Then ye deko. Now fashion kwa e better than when your dollars. E ho na dollars need the guru. Inti wo kona ukra bibi of value now tongue ma eje ni ma ofi Russia. Na ono no be ma dollars because currency for trade near dollars. Inti wouldn't be a wokotong maunga. Would to mean $. Inti ube fear, nefe no mabesi economic destruction team. Mabe meeting nefe, say the yedi young gold, no, yes, sign concession, ne masanko for in woman in skakakra. Na bosiabo, near them yasi baby, na ye pacho. Oh, my vaccine so, and so your medical professions will groom her. I don't know what medical professionals. Then so young assemble one near my own tools over here. Now want to go into research and development. No one want to me and create vaccines. Now young Tom Moby near use Russia, Ukraine, any COVID say excuse. COVID by no, wouldn't how many countries have made billions? Countries made billions.
Yes.
Okay, dainty. Because their leadership were predisposed. Predisposition. Here. Predisposition. They say, who say be biripa. Say, omununkum aye or friend and wima yukusu, osuba beto. Now, what free few for? Eh, Muna, Obian Fanny Bukiti Messia, Obian Fanny Barry Messia, then sooner so a and yes, sir, son winning because what who so suba beto. Now, to one of my account out so. Osuru to ye, yes, Auntie, yes, so see. Monko, Auntie, you home, na monko ton sumra, wouldn't yansa. Say, oh, Osunu to and a yarn so unsunti, and now me fear a ding to me and your drunk, said then soon ho. Osunu Babaton, one me can't and tem. Wouldn't you opening on him yansa?
But the question I always ask is beautiful ideas are what they are made. The current crop of leadership, they don't have these ideas.
I will parliament. Wako parliament to that. Ukwa no bisa on. Because one we am Nti okay, nti ajenim. Let's play the devil's advocate. Say woni munyansa. Well. Na when you sunyansa na ama wo omangma anya ho mfaso a. Na wunyansa na e ho mfaso ne den ana. Eye wonwa. Niama making say my na simple ama. Me boy. Me can say simple because it's damn simple. It's simple. And you're complicated. Bibi e pese ye bi obi ayeda. Obi den no bi nyeda catch them. Den no bi nyeda. Russia Ukraine yam brodo ni ade boy dingi Ukraine kwita wa yentumi nua hwitu ha. Yentumi nua grapes wa ha to say South Africa ne yenton. South Africa for wines bi a $150, $250, $500 wine. Yentumi dua grapes wa ha. Ade ni enua grapes wokọ afram plains ne ade ni entumi nua grapes ana yenko Kwawu mountains ni enua grapes coffee make Whole Foods in New York Whole Foods monko Jamaica mountain coffee $99 a pound 1 pound to say e crab emu yedrusin 1 pound e maybe a 3 or 4 pounds 1 pound $99 coffee ade ni entumi nua coffee wa lazy leadership. Coffee, $99. A year more valuable than cocoa.
Obibeka said, when you are outside the field, when you are off the field, you see who pack no so who they touch him. Yeah, the mobile, the same mistakes no.
I mean, can't
are repeated.
Obia okase bia no. Or what no friend say untrained mind. So, anything, I mean, can't show. Say, be what's the head of my will show for fair fee won't. Ubi wait, you because, hey, they said you're Tifo, are you radio so for TTV so Casa? I said, when you're training pania day, or born home or day, or my dear easy. Eddie Nimero now can't you be? I say, oh, I did, Uba, what's now, no Casa, Ubi Betnema, why are confused? The entire confusion says, say, we need trained mind that. You speak from an untrained perspective of ignorance. Inti will say I didn't near ding. If me banam because hey, ejenim ne show ye ding pa but have been say mummy say ejenim because oh there be antisa. Because you've mastered it. We are a trained person in the field. Inti obia your wo feel say I didn't ding. Mahama ba say hey, you haven't been a president before, so you can't, it's nonsense. When you nonsense. Because BBA ni honoma Mahamaya for the people of Ghana are unique. Technically unique in the leadership. You don't have to have been a president to know, say, we are president, you will do well. You don't. Because BBA, why you as president, you know, and let me say science-based, data-driven. What is science? No, what they okay, give me the most difficult problem ever Ghana see. Now, right in front of you TV, I'm not sure how to fix it. No, Obian can't say, Kofi, it's difficult to fix.
My biggest problem I see is unemployment.
Unemployment, okay. Agriculture today in Wokrumha. Are you good or not bad? What the mama?
Very bad.
Okay. I think in war area, in Suto, you were assassin, and assassin will be there. China for the ABS Kotana because me name.
Okay.
Inti, what policy does a ministry need to grow corn? Then policy, what they know from the layman's, what they a test case. Okay. Inti, what the infant say, you take one crop, corn, and cassava. What does it really take, say, in Sasia, a hakran Sasia gu hey, when Sanya Bian when see a dan was right? Into would dear brew and I would dear bunch or one. Woofing cranko kumasia, or left or right, right? Into infant say 1 mile to the left, 1 mile to the right, no, ye dear brew all the way from Accra to Kumasi. They named to me Mawen Yasadin. I mean, think about it. Yet in Krante Krania saw near the doorway from 6 years ago, and in 1 year, no, ye knew ye crank, ye kakakram ye dukumase, near far government far, what the infant say ye need mechanized farming. Ye infant say, Uncrofood de one sa, game fan no, ye quite front planes, a hawk ride flat, right? And enough. Nienka say, ye no near me a banching, and qua and I broom qua. How long do you think, say, ye fa 10,000 farmers, not government Chiawan Kasi every month, memamo 5,000 cities every month, Muna. Would you say 1 year? Okay. Inti ding ne stop here and say, what for farmers, woman, young, obi pra, or what could be a nurses woho on site is, and you fin alcohol drones and famuja into Kwankoye be. Yeah.
No muso chema me call messages TV there. No muso remember unche bio my main kind messages be about a WhatsApp line also. Good morning, host. You are looking amazing. Mr. Koranteng is making a lot of sense, and all those things are in my pending article. Now let me clear the air on why I think they won't patronize the service of Kantaka in giving him such a contract. Almost all of the government officials are beneficiaries to commissions from importation. Macbeth from Achimota. It's incompetence, and we need to rise as youth to conquer such maniac. I believe we can't take loans, but we can't take lands, but rather make all toll booths work again and only allow e-levy to work for 5 years to generate revenue. These two things can as well give us the money to solve the agricultural sector and then export to earn more to extend into different sectors. This country needs to be built on a plan and not just be building like they are doing. Let me pick another interesting message here. I'll say, good morning. My name is Andy from Ablekoma. Tell Mr. Kofi Koranteng that we are pleading with him not to say that he won't come to active. Since he is inactive, he is a family member. As for the rules there, we will fix it for him. I will mobilize all active viewers to fix the road for him so that he can come every day to speak sense into our heads. Another message, Waha, I think people are pleading, say, comments, I will make it so baby because of our rules. No, but someone will say, the next time you come here, I assure you, maybe it will be fixed for us because you're the Mbona Biguso.
And Americans say, hey, yow, for her, hey, yow, ye can't be a good day, so Muntio. Hey, neighborhood, yeah, Mui. Now, Obia on asase. Okay. Now government aba can say, okay, ejinim was assassini 2 plots. Kwame wants to dini 6 plots. We okay. Was assassini na no. Mo pese musidan, meboa. Ana mo pese muja. Okay. Meno me government. Me pese mi ja assassini fi mo ho. Meno mo negotiate. Na mo de mon ton mame at the going rate. Me to me de besi community. Na mo na mo benya adan atnem. Now for the next 10 years, no cry, may mo be extra. Me mamo 50% discount on more taxes are mo be na me de be mamo. Say mo de sa plot na mamo. Na baby a me mama kotina no insu ho obenya toilets a wo flush, we need problem of power. Wura every we wura na dia kwhye incinerator because a high rise.
Okay.
No money a day. What friends say compactor. Compactor no bue na do wura shim na huru. Na atwe fin na dia kogu container mu wo fam. Well, inti wo life aye seamless. Hina no beke so mpe. Me diskari bi nso ba be ya kwan se na mu fi ha na mo reconkran. Akoye adwuma ana mu kokumase a wotena train mu underground trainer. Wotena mu 10 minutes wo bebo ani na ugina Accra Central. Hina no mpe. Well, because a government will neglect nipa say fend for yourself. A fend for yourself government. Nyansa ben the womb. In an attempt for everybody to survive, no, when create chaos, an inconvenience to be number one. We yes our system now order now so it gives you a right for now. Wouldn't him say Edenim not unit 1, Kwame not unit 2, Kofi not unit 3. Then you know, for instance, integrated national ID and address system. No, you could count everybody. So obia begu greatness so then they could pay taxes. With the more income, no, you build the land. You go into microcomputers, epigenetics, the high level of Nyama with artificial intelligence. Then the whole everybody benefits. Ye sika, ye exports, ye dibi share mia penyufo ne mofra ne one ye disabled ne ade. Obi kunewu na obi kunewu no answer to grade so we have to be a caring society. We have to care for our people.
About your Tampa project aba.
He sanko fi won what can your man na say wokotena kwa no aka ye be say no aka din no na what the slogan naba slogan nearing na ye one day manipa ntinka edenim. Enye slogan. Me slogan. Obi akrare nti eno anta wo to album say ase me ni agibisa. What tinka wo wiri mu say wakọ eni. Just eniama ye adwuma. He moha neighborhood be say 1 mile square. We see be 20 high rises wo ha no why community parks. What the police station aba. Why a clinic. Why a hospital. What the water parks are, my friend Guru, why libraries are what the most advanced computers are my friend Sianda was so near dear and can you fe? Then they stop a ban so on yes, because Sika ain't your problem.
About say we are broke.
Okay, for the last 6 years, no, one spent 77.5 billion Aira. New York, Upclose system used to say, see, Kofi, what Fred baby say Hudson Yards to New York. In the last 4 or 5 years, when see Hudson Yards, what the 25 billion yearly income from 25 billion here 19 billion. 19 billion from a $25 billion investment. Hudson Yards, call system, go for no so. Hudson Yards,
na producer so ashe na or the atu
producer for Hudson Yards to so New York West Side. Near here, na menchire won. Me kra no me wo videos ni bi wo ma di so a me ne nananam ampampam wo ho 1284 feet. Me kofa ho because na pese me hwade a nti nipa edenim nipa ba Hudson Yards no utua he refi utua say $60 and abibi no what do call 100 floor from street level to 100 floor no it take you 52 seconds. What's the elevator? One tehe, and I said to na do nebui 52 seconds. I don't call 100 floor. Now, wusi wo hono ma wo ye champagne adididi wo ho adan na ye ndi mpanyimfo ntumi mfa 10 billion. First of all, 25 billion in New York, no? A new 10 billion will chrome her. Because Abruchi, one of the most expensive commodities is labor. Labor is cheap and now expensive. Labor is cheap.
Sure.
Okay. Until labor is cheap, idea New York to me the 25 billion seen. Yet less than 10 billion yet be see.
Okay, let me Hudson Yards in New York. Producer say, okay,
the vessel.
Yes.
So vessel. Wouldn't steps so sa glass one cheng now the so building there what the left of the vessel no. Me free ya kwe ukosura right kasi the climb. Producer, you climb. The climb na facture one.
Okay. Obey.
The climb. The down there left side, you know. Me free ya ko all the way with the elevator ko 100 floor and afro. Now we jina. To me all the way to Connecticut. To me Pennsylvania on one side. To me Connecticut on the other side. To me upstate New York on one side. Sadano mirror feet, but 1,248 feet in the air. What you say? Okwa no the Hamas sound. Now them rim. And you pay about $200, $300 is a dang to get up there. But nipa asalaya or person walk on. Into the says Africa, Ghana. Yet to me CBB say, Ewo Dodowa Road. Yenkobu Accra Central.
Area si be saying na is National Cathedral. According to the black man.
Oh my gosh. Hey, ane ya he. Ebusia fumunti emi ye Kofi Koranteng. Sani ama say ne eba be yo. Ye be ye Ghana be ye the Dubai of Africa. Ye be ye no Ghana ha. Because sikana ya say na ye din. Ye between the ye times 5.
Obisubeka said the president's promise that say Accra will be the cleanest city in Africa.
Well, what friend in theater. Utumi train. Electronic. Umia de so na train na so na abue. I mean, how much does it cost?
Okay, make a little bit about the Hudson Yards, no, but maybe a full lines, no, I'm also wafre, now do I didn't chaba 0245954615, 0245954615. Youth Advocates, Agent Studio, me who so I yena.
What the visa betum says yes on New York, non Ghana form of friend never have. What the visa betum says yes in Munko America, pe we na abeko. Identity because America for see an environmental wo per se wo excel wo be excel. You see a lot of people don't realize that. And them America no. Well, we create environmental. We nam New York City and now we nam DC and now we nam Cali.
Now, so na hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacha from Sefa na Afrifi.
You from the Mensa Kamasa, me kasefin sama gradually.
Mensa, me too.
Me da Kofi Koranteng ase. But if we talk akra me wo and imagine kakra me wo ni say. No only the first person as I dream poi ojefi America e dey abakrom a. Sabeka ya papa Kofi wayo. Oba man mu na Kofi wayo wa dream papa bi say ya. In fact, ogan the party bi am one oba independent. Ya went me anya den. Enya akwanya no. Entonu Kofi Koranteng kra ni okay nyina eye. So man so ye fata say niam papa say ye nye bi na ye enjoy. Na so work on independent. Ebe dia ma no. So me imagine fine. Kofi wa by or the other side. I'm fine man nti se wa ba na so adwene pa we a. Ofan the other side. Na ye nhwe say maybe in the next time no obetime anya opportunity no. No one believe the other side party so na okay. No. What's your idea? Why?
Madam, say, Kona Obi so Embra 0245954615 02459615. Okay. This is my name is Andy. No, my name is Bella from Uyarifa. We are pleading with Mr. Kofi Koranteng to make sure he's always at active road media. Unforgettable. Hello.
Hi, Jenny. Good morning.
Good morning. So, Mami Ruth, Apom
yeah, me, Apom to say.
Nyame adom we na wo say.
Yanko pandum.
Okay, patcho you. Okay.
Yeah, Papa, we Koranteng, yeah, dana say. Adwempa wo Ghana. But I did back one person make a for agric no one say. Also time I know go school no agric I had to say punishment. And the only way I able to me I'm a agric your friends and youth not agric as any say. Or free JHS Eco SS now no one has scholarship. No one has scholarship to university. Oh yeah, farms say what no one call yet anyway national
National service.
national service wɔ hɔ nom na owia na afei government na ma no sika bi so mfa nwura farming mu na ma farming no ayɛ fɛ ayɛ akɔnɔ sɛ yɛanyɛ ne saa paa na yɛsi o yɛfrɛ ne sɛ da bia nkɔlaa no bɛbɛ fie akɔmode ɔmo every school nti yɛsrɛ ɔmo hwɛ a great side of that nyame Yamisha Mopa,
Pacho, yeah, say. Also, to my friend 0245 954 0245 954 I am listening to the discussion. I agreed with the man. We can use even our pavement to plant cassava if they give me that permit instead of that flowers. I am Amponsa from Manso Datano. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me Pacho, say in for free fee.
Medini Romeo, me free New Legon.
Okay, Romeo meet you. Pacho kasa de kakra me why?
Okay, me person me da Mr. Na asi.
Mr. Kofi Koranteng.
No,
Mr. Kofi Koranteng. Me tai ne pa and I like the ideas na or the bab. The kakra me can say agriculture no I will say you pay most attention to agriculture because Ghana de Kamina Kayemfa any other race Yibian Tonche, including oil, name focusing on agriculture, because the area say, Oto Atareba, Quabetia shed bear 1 year by Diane dear, Ubedina no pa area, and you maintain Diane dear, and Ghana you be focus on agriculture, and combining in a Yena Jumaya, Magod, cry and fire and Zankoka, because import and export discovered by Ghana, a foreign currency. Near the year no more baby because of say yenya foreign currency niti city no country be no di city yankwan ye di city enso de bia ye ho kire ye yes campaign bibi foforo
Mate we da se pa
no me so da se
usu betu ma friend 0245 954 615 0245 954 615 number no e wo screen so my name is Amate Sisa from Bukum Ododo Mr. Kofi, you are telling us the truth because we are too lazy. Okay, Mami. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The Pacho first and our free fee.
Good morning.
Me Pacho, my TV set no enko form. My enko form cra, but the volume no enko form cra. They tell me directly from the phone.
Okay, Matthew. The friend me Amate Sisa, me feel do.
Okay, Pacho me too.
Pacho, person me kankran.
You moga.
I am a wiga. Papa na nta de bo modern wa. No ma jole. Ke ina na nyi ke Ghana bi. Ni mi na mama sha po agbo ke di bi da na yu ake. Abanya motu agbo ko me wo fon wa ni wo nje me. Na fe mo shidi bi ni bi abadu ni fami. No mo ye we ma na mi. No fin sta ko bi tole ba. Ono mo oju eje lo ko ya juo. Omo ni yole no na ya juo. Ke oboye bo onyo oju. Ya ke fami na gbele mi. Mugode chundo gete mumi ya unfio ana roko fio e ba wale ni manu ya baba ni majole mi se kranti o fa no ake test no mi tamane no mo jugba mi ododo oje
yo no
o you support leke ewie mo le you o majole
yo o you do from Kablanvi of Pokwasi Benghazi. Some leaders are attacking Togbe Afede for rejecting 300,000 Ghana cedis ex gratia. They should stop attacking him. He's not like you people that you don't like the hardship in the country. Togbe says he will reject it 100 times, and any time he is given, because Ghana is a bastard under President Akufo-Addo. MPP big men are selfish. They don't think of Ghanaians. That is why they are still taking ex gratia. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
The Pacho for Stefan Alfrefi.
Medin the Odro, me Kasafri Kumase, I'm a kum.
Okay, Pacho Mitio.
Edika, my member of Basso, need to my son, I own a pound from Moye or Active TV, Yanko Ponsham Debris.
Okay.
But a quick one, I just want to ask Mr. Koranteng simple questions. Number one, I think so for a presidential candidate hopeful to sit on the national TV and call all political parties criminals, very sad to say the least. I mean, moving forward, I think so. Say See, enya akonya abetna TV so say ya. Yen Ghana phone crime to be good citizens and not spectators. Ejenim sebe omaimo ya yeti 30.8 million. Mr. Kofi Koranteng what we so to kwa America or to kwa other European countries in the UK. Onim setimamu 4 years mu taxes. How many people out of Ghana population 30.8 in the tier taxes now buying their coin or hodona or tewa say TV should how many people pay taxes? Again, maybe you bet to me your man penny your Mahama Kofi Koranteng or 2 TV so any of man penny akufa rapa kwa UK. United Kingdom, US, and other countries that prosper, but Ghana will still fail, even if we bring in Donald Trump and Boris Johnson. It is because the ordinary African Ghanaian will lack attitude change until we begin to have a new orientation of our mindset. No, on my way, okay,
okay, Mr. Hudson. Okay. Collins.
Okay, what
Remember chance now. Okay, Mate. Okay, my main comment is Asamoah should allow the youngsters to enjoy their season. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Patrick from Seven Afrifi.
George Reagan.
Okay, George. Kasadinka Krama me why?
Mata. What's the name?
Metonka. Koso.
The old one said, "The Massimo I'm up for baby, fan at more attack, personally, featuring attack. So, no one said, you must finish in a year, never quite anymore. Also, fair enough, tattoo. Uncle Carway to count like a webwa, because waiting uncle entry in a catch it. And just one family, or six American Ghana, or say a run Ghana, ask the run company. What's your say? Yeah, this Caraba, oh, Nico Bobusia, if I'm here, fine. I won't need road tools. No, can't afford the bad man, not send it to my channel. Send a pay, begging, and no mind. What I say, that kind of can.
But that's George, sir.
Why? On your number, I
also okay, me fa course ne kakrebi na masanka more messages. Mustafa Lowa Menya Krobo, talkative steering the affairs of this state. So especially talks without action. The bad leadership is killing Ghanaians slowly. This is the justification of the abysmal performance of the CD to the dollar inflation. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ejenim.
Me pacha for Sefa Afrifi.
Ejenim odro ni me na me frefia me kum kumase me pese okaso pese one me kasenti masa frebi.
Okay.
Minia. Okay. On holding on, I may answer the question.
Okay. So, Udi obe answer. So you just hold on. Hi. Good morning. Greeting to everyone on Active TV. Thank you, Rahel from Lashibi. Yeah, as I say, Ofre. Okay. Answer no.
Minia. Pese utie mi ye.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, may address it. The most important one. Say the attitude of Ghanaians. Minia, to attitude, you know, in free thrown able, learned, acquired. How does it happen? Attitude, from the age 1 to age 6, 7, no. Wo absorb bibia wo environment mu. Now, what they create a template for judgment and perception. Inti si ye wo to efi mu, ye wo to corruption mu, ye wo to environmental emu bibia nya adwuma wom na wo hwe akwan ne baby wo firi Kumasi a wo hu said aboabo aye me kwa aboabo 2 weeks ago hwe said aboabo aye ye wo to ho no mo na you come with adwene a e kire say nkrofo wei womonye ma ye bibia ntumi nye yie so inti eno no na wo fa na wo wa download wo your friend saying bibia wo ba be sua e wo wiase no wo de aka de wo ye wo tu mu no ho na aye wo predisposition to the way you look at life inti wontumi nka se Ghana fo change wo mo attitude a ene oman be yie because Ghana ni no nipa no ontumi change ne attitude they don't know a way to change their attitude no symptomatic nature say if you baby ne baaye enye nipa akona no fa de man ho say me pese me yesi conditions are ne environment na a prescriptive ne subconscious to sa attitude no it is a wo pese wo change ya as say we enforcements we are systems no na recrafted the mind to accept a new order and no to me as a send pakron and I'll prove to you way yeah yete hanom ya wo say Ghana for say assistant you suban ansa na nyoma yi no wo fa sa the same person and now the new do abrochire a or a good person or ya nyoma yi on ko traffic light mu on fa fi mu from adenti because system e wo ho no eno na eden a forcing into submission of an expectation ni Ghana ni bia ni ho no ma okodi nkwasasem wo abrochire ukodi a there's a correction system. Correction is a consequence. You bet you watum ana you bet ma ticket you bet ma bibi nti wo with time no I dey ni behavior assessor. E bia boni no wo ni mu still because you won no to boni mu wo Ghana. Nti so no afri abrochire ba bedu Ghana. Na ni jimie na start e bia obeye bibi sebe obeye bibi a obefu say oh na Ghana ni why you say they make out here say into systems no broni no
Minya Kofi let me just make this point. I'm very glad say you indicated clearly say it is the systems that work ever abrochi sabe kafache abrochi ni to kwan ko biba. The point is that abrochi systems na o ka ho asem no sabe enipa the mass systems ni ye adwuma anamebwa
absolutely nipa tio minua
very good police ni na say social workers na yi ukodi boni a ono ba beti ono say oye nipa onipa na air system na ye adwuma na sabe if you are talking about enforcement na sabe the ordinary police, the ordinary fire service personnel, the ordinary customs or immigration officer, they didn't have port no. Ono edge briber. How do you expect the system to work? That is why I tell you that it is all about attitudinal change and the renewal of the mindset. Until that is achieved, there is no way we can have transformation of the economy. And that is basic.
What their friend leadership. In every society, leadership determines and enforces. So, it is a police in ye human beings so. Inti e bia wo ye exception. Me exception. Nipa bia ni ho ye exception. A human being will always graduate to your friend saying a system with the least resistance. Every human being will adapt to a system with the least resistance. A natural default. Indeed, the way a human being should work, are dependent on the system. Now, system no why na deba leadership. Into say leadership na yi na ni no onye de so ya. Then nipa no so onye de so ye. Into police ni no oje bribe no. Bisa say police for mo je bribe no. Into na brochire wo ya mo body cameras na. Wo je bribe e show say wa je bribe. Police ni bia wa brochie no ese say wo ma a certain amount of tickets a ye wo quota wa ma ye be question wo say DNT no wa ma ne yi wadi ekroma no police fo be na wate se ye wo madi ka kire me dan pare ba ye ya o ka he o ye dan pare he kwan we yi na di inti the top na nya adwuma na why na hwe dan pare so the president is who appointed dan pare inti say police ni bi age bribe said ye wo kan a enye bad attitude no wo. The system doesn't work because system no work ye adwuma esanka dampare yi na di sa dampare ni na di a esanka kufuado yi na di. That's how it should work. Na enu ye adwuma na nipa be sit right here. Say what to honom na we expect to say nipa the out of the goodness of human being no obe follow order. You are living in an utopian world. It will never happen because New York, Yedi Kufuado Koye, President of America, Cecilia. New York, America, be worse than Ghana. Mema of 5 years. A be worse in Ghana. You better to New Megu ya but systems here, Juma. 1 year, the SSA we are. It will punish you. When so pay 1,000 times. We do 3 times. You do be 12 years. Wo map crab you work me a boneno. Inti correction system no na many pa reform wo so wakwa broche da wo kwa wan kwa garbage wo how would you baby John so I am ticket yeah my ticket I don't just say wo ye nipa boni o you are just human so intimate patcho tie no say you can argue with that a fact
opening Kofi. Finally, before me I would go off, I just want to ask you a simple question and I need you to be very straightforward with me and the ordinary Ghanaians are yajibre and pay with TV so okay Now, my question to you is, just as you are there in the studio, you criticize His Excellency, the former President John Mahama, you are criticizing President Akufo-Addo for lack of leadership. I want to put it to you, say, we are one individual like President Mahama or President Akufo-Addo is just one individual. Now, when you are given the opportunity to govern this country, as His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, how are you going to transform the face of the Ghanaian economy, okay? And how are you going to change the mindset of the ordinary Ghanaians? Send they are Ghana nini nama onyun so nwa bonten and I say onye niema the economy ne beko backward ama buy akobo bosi and odi abesi economy. I need you to tell Ghanaians how you're going to do this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And have a good day.
Medase and have a great day also. Minua TD Mbabe King. A simple crowd. And let me tell you, number one, systems beye juma. First of all, now, let me explain to Ghana Food now what systems are. A system is a behavioral performance mechanism. Yedishe bibima a guiding nipa to a specific expectation. Meaning say brofona adoso dear. But system no basically no bibia yedigu akwemu se a bachelor a quiet says I will fast wumpo a self fast aquano so said ye we yen beba bedu baby enya wu say ye wupo enya wupo baby ye pesa wo kono na obeko and only system. So number one. Number two, there will be an immediate consequence to opesa wo correcting nipa. There has to be an immediate consequence. Just say or ye bibi na as I say the punishment ediso. Inti say yemfan say the wo can say nipa nyonso nipa mfa fi. First of all, no, you can't even enforce a system. Wo bra won fa de friend no institutional infrastructure emu akwemu. Institutional infrastructure na ebi ne say police no or body camera, police no or baton or wotio abobaye adwuma ye monitor no baby onem bia camera sino so or tene patrol car mu one more kwa dual control and it is a highway pursuit interceptor. But on amkwa dual control every 30 minutes bia say otumi kire baby owo any adwuma waye and the encounter bia te so logo inti say supervisor ba around that obdu wa no aye nsa say now the log atum no ahwe say mi gina ha mi hu say boy bi betwa mu ahye red hoodie na so na montem ne ade but onkura hwe inti man say che no ni na wa document ayi supervisor Spain na wuhu wo mo say police wo mo call round wo mo je nkrofo logbook a ye check say DNSC incident report ben na mo logi ebi ni ho saa inti ni pa kono esese owo ablekuma north no wa ablekuma south wa she the police atare time off duty no dey bribe. How do they know? Because as I see what body camera track wo simple ayi ankrofo a enam kwan ho a udu circle na wo back towards achimota congestion wo hono ma ba bia nsi wo mudwa bo se police ni bi gina na okura cade aso de bo na no agi 2 cedis afa ne nsase na de ahye adan na sa system no wo ho so simple camera wo ho wugina ho na atage wo registration number wo car plate no ache 10 minutes in ubo say you stop because police ni enya sa report say wagina ba bia nsi se wugina ehwa na impound car no say car wura betua 500 cedis ansa ne what cars or the car mawa obekwa akoyesa biu wonye enforcement ni ho but mama can show how we going to transform Ghana the ye here say sika enye loans inti the American say ye the $10 billion special agriculture for the next 10 years sika ni ye kunya we he sika no accountant general no say ye di 17 billion cedis ayira no ye be progress a leak no na say sika na aba Ghana for afutuo. Number 2 tax net enru 30%. Tax net, enu 30%. The entity your tax net enye 99% tal. If he said you need the friend integrated national ID and address system. What was integrated national ID and address system? Ka obe count Ghana food na. But whom you buy your back say or yet digitization. What will feel say MPP4 a gift from God? You know, let me tell you that they are clueless. They are clueless government. Let me tell you why. 80% of Ghana phone from the micro, small, and medium enterprises. 80% of employment is free. Ghana inside the medium, micro, small, and medium enterprises. 90% of sa 80% no in the informal sector. Se bahumia wo obi a anka adwene ye adwuma anka obe started from transforming people from the informal sector to the formal sector. Said they were be counted near better tax income every or near their money. Is that what happened? Minia, tienya make any ye na fashion BB. That's not what happened. On namna all your PowerPoint presentation said or yet way. And the people who are in the informal are still there. So I say, Sankrofoni na you better transform from the informal to the formal. How do you transfer somebody from the informal to the formal? Who could you not comfort to who tone tosa? I don't know who see a well furbished, well organized marketplace in Mawama, what stalls. Obia store near numbered. I be boho. What is store numu now tone tosa. Every week, you know, what counter, ya dear Ghana Commercial Bank. Obia woba hobiana, a requirement by the state. Say as I said, we will account with Ghana Commercial Bank. Emma deposits and so costro. Emma running balances in the bank costro. Ye to me a ye sika wom. Edi ye nioma p. Only the sikana koma momo South African Bank. A better now when you sika the developer mine. Because you haven't created a value for them. West sea markets are what Ghana and I'll say, Obia ubetumi atom bibi wahano. You have to be in a store. Store no. One more. Maybe have 20 stores. Be a bathroom woho. Bathroom woho. What employee will be or bathroom ho cleaning ho or the toilet papers you for that no be or what store no more pays a fee. What has a woman ye? What has a woman ye? One more pay because you've organized their life. One more storage bins are. Obia won't toast. One your mouth is out on. We are bins or how to me high. We rent it every month. Now do you make gum said your own swan your man Kofi de bia. And what creative bodyguards or how security cameras there? You have microphone your muscle. Opesa what that honoma. One more places where how to meet that. Now markets no microphone ho. You work clinic ho. Ebi a second be a child be a boa. Clinic ho. One more police ho. Why na yes adieno? What person who creating income? Man, don't bring yourself. Let me can't you net here. And no, yes, I store so near your sign income. Then 1 year, the baby yet better ye. Could you not mention 20 minutes? Ubo say to be brave, ne that a chenny bibia send crofonioma, nancro, and chancing up with more to tokro. Is that the way they live? It is our way now to be creating income. Don't blame the people who need good attitude. One Nyansan knew what say to me creating an environment for them to pay taxes. Yes, yeah. Price is only an issue in the absence of value. Who create value are people who pay money for.
Okay, Mr. Koranteng, the assemblable.
Creating income in Ghana is simple. Creating income in Ghana is simple. The most I don't know. They don't understand our language. Hey, Ghana for kwabriche. Yemu pi no yete brofu. Yemu pi te brofu. Nti yeko Europe. Nominate Americans near Diana. We do well. Do money about your so we get around. Abroad for say foreign nationals ben China no they are back Chrome Hanoma one table of one woman teach. So they come here and they become millionaires in 5 years. Maybe I catch them. Chinese were about 120 Chinese need 20,000 cedis. On only minor I'm on a loan of 3%. So on fan Africa. One minor or start at 29%. How can you compete? That Bahumiasi or yet digitization, the guy doesn't have a clue. How do you compete? Obifi amanone ba or the 3% loan neighbor. What to woman your amount loan at 29%. Inflation here uncontrolled. How do you compete? How do you compete? It's your number or chip compound. No paya born or their ton amount. Now they are concealed dying. And I better yet, or no crab is kosu, colaboni, cantonment. As real estate, there costs ne a yina. Abrafo, China for ne Lebanese for ne unu. And they rent it to Ghana for call embassy suites or cantonment. Me now for fee America by one more cotton honum. $1,800 a month. Yeah, bodam. The Clifton Homes are owned by Ghana ni. And your British ni ne unu. And then Obenya is called basic down. And your man alone. Come on, man. Yes, I'm not okay. Yeah, memma abrofuni ahoko opportunities. I'm not against foreigner.
Okay.
But at least create the same opportunity for the Ghanaian.
Okay, Mr. Kofi Koranteng, in time now also. Course ne dey abapa yet me for producer. ama me hu say course na ba pa ba yentumi fa ye de nkomo twe ne be sia o san beba biom ye san beba biom Monday obeba sana ahwefo maka no messages aye ba ene Mr. Kwanti mamenka say ye polls to choose the person who will come on Mondays and una will fire. Because the fact
Monka about me digitization. On be digitize coin. Come on.
You go watch even see better production team better Mr. Kofi Koranteng say Onyabre by Monday or beba better production team ni nyina ase me director incoming in Koso hine ba kope in Koso hine 1 in construction director Saturday so yen director you see in construction e wo aheya anti officially me na me chief inviter me na me inviting Koranteng it's my invite Saturday to tuntoma na beta yenchi Nkoso hine opego besi yin nyina.
Any minipa enya meba. Gobe, meba masa meba.
The only apostle general, the CIS ran and we who the apostle nyina onu pe na only CCTV camera so who baby the apostle we are seeing na. But that's so boy. Too sweet. Thank you my boss. You've been very good. Bad production Clement
number 2
me da obia say oboa ma production of course so Fabia baby a wo shebia wo hwe baby a wo shebia ye na brefie o chance nyame adoma ye besi nkonya stay active and see beyond within the agent in Boateneji makramo